Hey everybody, it is Corey from Thought Soldiers. So I wanted to do a little update, a little collective update of what's going on. So energy's really ramped up last night. Um, Definitely been so I there's some deep shadow aspects that I started to dive into on Thursday, and they came to the surface yesterday. Last night, a lot of this really deep shadow stuff. A call for, I've been talking about discernment has been a really key factor for me recently, and really being careful with who we share our energies with and who we connect with. And kind of this, like, best way to put it is being a righteous bitch about setting healthy boundaries with who we connect with and who we share energy with, and how if we have heart-based connections with other individuals that are in the light worker journey, that what we have to be very mindful of what we're bringing in, because that energy can leach onto them and it can start to affect other people. And it's definitely a deep dark shadow aspect as to looking why these leeches and this vampiric energy comes in, and why it arrives. And so yesterday was probably the deepest part of my shadow I've been in probably a year and a half, almost 2 years. Very, very dark. But what happened was last night, right when night fell, probably around maybe 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, I felt this huge ramp up in energy. Like, it was just like, it's time. So I went and took an Epsom salt bath to kind of clear negative energies, and called upon some guides to come and help wash away this energy, and to seal things up, to cut cords. I was shown where these cords were, and I had more cords attached to me than I knew. And actually, at one point in time, reached out to Veronica from Higher Realm Holistics, who, Veronica, if you see this, thank you. I appreciate the video you sent me. She sent me a really cool video called Setting Boundaries as a Light Worker. So anyway, so last night was this really deep, or yesterday all day was this deep, really deep, dark shadow aspect that I had to look at, especially since it was affecting other people in my life that I really love and care about, and that hurt the worst. So this learning of discernment, but this ramp up last night in energy was like, it felt like my light body just completely ignite. This, like, the fire was back. And so I went to bed last night, did a meditation, was getting a lot of yellows and blue fractals, or sorry, yellow and pink fractals showing up. Definitely connecting more to the Fae, connecting to the elementals, and really, like, wanting to be mindful of my habits and how they affect Gaia. There's been this call to, like, really step it up, to quit smoking, so I can be able to connect with the Fae more, and also to, since I'm of Scottish lineage, I really connect with that realm and those aspects. So a call to do something for Gaia, and to really clean up my act, and to kind of do something to serve Gaia. And in response to that, we're actually doing a synchronicity walk. Soul Tribe is. So I'm part of Soul Tribe Network. If you guys have heard of it, Fontaine Felicia Foxworth has brought together a beautiful group of people, and we're called to help launch this thing off the ground. And we're doing some synchronicity walks. I'm doing one here in San Diego. She's holding one in Atlanta, and our buddy Richie V is holding one in New York. So I'll be posting up details about those synchronicity walks on April 20th, Earth Day. So we're going to be doing a walk basically to get people into looking for synchronicity. We're going to start at 11:11 a.m. and go until 1:11 p.m. And it's going to be a 2-hour walk, and we're basically going to be guided by the universe the entire time to see what unfolds, and to help kind of build people's connections to synchronicity and to their guidance. But the cool thing is, we're going to be picking up trash along the way. So that's been that huge call, and that realization that if we can do something on Earth Day like that, to be able to give back to Gaia, it'll better connect us to the elementals and to the Fae realm, which is, they're very powerful and beautiful, fun, whimsical beings, the Fae are, that I've been connecting with. And I feel drawn to connect with them more. There's also been a lot of Orion energy showing up, which I believe I'm of Orion descent. So yeah, a lot of that energy, and a lot of call for healing and self-love, since a lot of us are on like the twin flame journey, or also just the journey of bettering ourselves. There's self-love and self-healing we need to do to take care of ourselves. So I wanted to talk about that and talk about today. So today, woke up this morning still raw from the wounds of yesterday and just kind of what transpired, and stepped into exercise mode, which was a beautiful thing. I hit the punching bag for a little bit, went running, but I've got sessions all day. I'm actually in between. I'm on a break right now between sessions before I have another one, and I had my friend Richie V. He did a video on bands of light to discuss creating music groups that are light workers, to be able to help usher in this era and the beauty of music and singing and dancing and creative talents and creative art in the healing process, but also in guiding the ascension of the collective. And I'm a guitar player, so I picked up my guitar and I started to play. And that's actually something I do, is I speak light language through guitar. I didn't realize it until, probably like 4 months ago. My friend had this style of playing that really up-leveled my guitar playing, and at that time I would start to channel and write things that I've never been able to write before, and I realized it was light language and activation. So I'm going to start throwing those up on this channel. It's still, music's a very personal thing to me. I'll share it with my friends and I'll share it on Facebook, but sharing it on YouTube is a little strange. So I'll actually start to do that though, because there may be some activations in there that activate you guys. So anyways, I'm playing guitar, and then something just tells me, go to 7-Eleven and get a protein bar. So I get up and I go to 7-Eleven, and I run into my best friend that helped to level up my guitar playing skills, that helped to get me to the point where I'm speaking light language through guitar. And I haven't seen him in months, and he's homeless right now, actually going north. He's just on an adventure, just trying to find himself and heal himself and get better. And I had a wonderful conversation with him, and we discussed the hero's journey, which is something I really resonate with. And we talked about the hero's journey, and he went into more detail because I haven't read the book, and I don't know much about it, but it's something I super resonate with, is the hero's journey. And as we're talking about it, I sent him some Reiki, and he wished him well on his way, and I teared up a little bit because this is someone that's really near and dear to my heart, these connections. And as I'm walking away, I turn on my my YouTube onto shuffle, and up plays Under Pressure by Queen, which is a song. I actually have a playlist called A Hero's Journey, and that's the first song on it, is Under Pressure. So it was kind of guidance. Okay, Corey, make a video and talk about this. But yeah, right now the past weekend has been literally under pressure, and coming out of the thick of it now. And that's actually why I'm doing this video right here, is closing doors and locking them behind us. So that's why I did this. This is a little synchronicity, is shutting them all the way, being mindful that we're shutting those doors, locking them, and moving forward on our journey. So, and it feels good. And so today feels like a ramp up in energy, a lot more calm and peace overcoming me, but especially with the full moon coming tomorrow. The full moon starts tomorrow. I know this is a grounding full moon. And Chiron left. What was it? They said Chiron was leaving something today. I don't know much about astrology, but they were talking about it being, a 7-year cycle closing. And that's what it feels like, is because back in 2012, I had a certain energy arriving in my life that was vampiric and leech-like. And I feel like yesterday and this weekend was the close of that cycle. And, coming back to being mindful of the doors that we close, being mindful, 100% mindful that we close it all the way properly, is because I had a cycle come up that I didn't close out 100% properly back from November. And it just creeped back in, and it shattered my entire world, and started to harm people that I love and care about. And that messed me up. That really did mess me up. So guys, if you're on this journey and you are working with other people, be very careful what you let in. Some of this energy, they may not even know that they're vampires or that they're leeching. And it's such a nasty term to say, and I don't want it to be looked at it in that way, because it is nasty, but these people may not be knowing that that's That's what they do. And it's unfortunate. But, you know, just make sure you stay grounded in this. There's been a huge call for grounding. Again, moving into the heart space. And if you're dealing with shadow aspects and you are stepping into shadow work, guys, don't do it alone. Make sure you have someone there that can hold space for you. Someone who's a high vibration that can walk you through it, because yesterday was extremely dark and it got very bad. And you know, this light work and this shadow work is not anything to take lightly. It's hard, but you've got guidance you can call upon. If you don't have, you know, an individual around you, call upon your guidance, and make sure you stay connected and stay safe, because you can be attacked and it can really mess you up. And if you don't know how to get out of it, and you don't know how to stop it, and you don't have the power to stop it, I've seen it take a lot of people out, and bad things have happened. So anyways, I wanted to make a video with a little update of this energy and what's going on. And you know, be mindful of those doors. Make sure you close them all the way, because you never know when they can open back up and end up harming people you love and care about. So that's all I got. Much love and respect, guys. If you haven't, click subscribe. If you want to reach out at all, Corey MacLite, LITE33 at gmail.com. I have my appointment schedule posted, so I've a bunch of people have been hitting me up for sessions. Rocking. Keep it coming, because like I'm like at the verge of being able to step into this full time, and it feels so good being able to do. And so yeah, if you want any Reiki, let me know. I'm also getting attuned to Karuna Ki Reiki, which is the next level after Usui Master. And so once I'm done with that level of work, my rates are probably going to go up, just because I'm going to be having more aspects to work on. And the one cool thing about Karuna Ki is that it really does dive into the shadow aspect and healing up those shadow aspects. So I will be at a level, hopefully, where I can start helping people if they're going through shadow work, to be able to hold space for them while they work out these things, and be able to do a level of Reiki that can go deeper than just Usui Reiki. So wanted to put that out there, so look forward to that, guys. And I also have a PayPal listed, so if you want to send donations, please, you know, it'd be awesome. And there will be a gratitude exchange. If you send me a donation, I'll do a tarot reading for you. I'll send you some free Reiki. We'll figure out something to do, maybe even a light language video with some guitar in it to be able to help you out. And you know, so keep it coming, guys. The love and support and overwhelming unconditional love is amazing. This is such a beautiful journey to be on, and it is so dark, but when you break through, you know, it feels amazing. And last night I had hoped that I was going to break through, because I actually looked up at the moon and there was a rainbow around the moon, which I've never seen before. I've never seen a rainbow around the moon, so that was awesome. That's another thing too, a lot of rainbow energy coming through right now. Seeing rainbows everywhere. You know, and so right now we're being activated. We are starting to shine and step into our power, and we're breaking through. So guys, let's enjoy this headway, and let's blast forward into this new way of living, in this new existence. And make sure you cherish and love one another unconditionally. Show your compassion, show your love, and show your discernment too, when it comes to connecting with individuals and what you let into your life, and how it could affect those you love and care about the most. So that's all I got. Anyways, I will see you guys on the other side. Namaste.